Life often rewards honesty, patience, and hard work. But sometimes a single careless thought, a moment of greed, can turn our path in a completely different direction. Have you ever wondered how one choice, made in the blink of an eye, can either build your future or destroy it forever? Today's story is one you'll want to listen to carefully, because it shows how even the strongest values can break if we don't guard our mind against temptation. Long ago, in a bustling kingdom surrounded by mountains and rivers, there lived a poor young farmer named Caleb. He had lost his parents when he was a child and grew up learning the value of hard work and honesty. His days were simple. He tilled a small patch of land, sold vegetables in the market, cooked his meal at night, and slept with nothing but his dreams of a better life. One evening, after hours of trying to sell his produce with barely a single coin earned, Caleb walked home with weary steps. His stomach was empty, and so was his pocket. As he crossed a dusty road, he heard a frail voice behind him. "Is there anyone strong enough to help me?" Caleb turned and saw an elderly traveler with long white hair leaning on a stick. Beside him were 3 enormous sacks. The old man's face looked kind but tired. "Son," the man said, "I must reach the next town. I can manage 2 of these bags, but the third is far too heavy. If you carry it for me, I will reward you with silver." Though exhausted, Caleb agreed. When he lifted the bag, he gasped. It felt like carrying a mountain. "This is so heavy," he muttered. The old man replied calmly, "Yes, it is filled with iron coins, heavy but not worthless." With effort, Caleb hoisted the sack onto his back and began walking beside the old man. Along the way, he noticed the traveler's eyes watching him carefully. "Perhaps he fears I will steal it," Caleb thought. But he reassured himself, "I am not a thief. My parents taught me better. I'll never betray anyone." After a while, they reached the edge of a wide river. Caleb stepped into the water, ready to cross, but the old man stayed behind. "I cannot cross with these bags," he admitted. "The current will sweep me away. Carry 1 more sack for me and I shall give you more silver." Caleb nodded, but before handing it over, the man said, "Promise you will not run away. This one is filled with bronze coins." Caleb frowned. "Do I look like a liar? I once left a well-paid job because they asked me to cheat customers. I would rather be poor than dishonest." He carried the second sack across, proving once again his honesty. At last, they reached the foot of a steep hill. Caleb started climbing slowly, but the old man did not move. "Come, traveler," Caleb called. The man shook his head. "My legs are weak. I cannot climb with this final sack, but inside this one are gold coins. If you run away, I will be helpless. Should I trust you?" Caleb felt a spark of frustration. "I've carried your bags without complaint. I've proven my honesty. Hand me the sack, old man." The man hesitated, then finally placed the last bag in Caleb's arms. "Very well. Go ahead. Wait for me on the other side." Caleb began climbing, his back straining under the weight. But as he climbed higher, his thoughts began to whisper against him. "What if I keep these bags? The old man is too weak to follow. I will never have to work in the fields again. With this wealth, I could live like a king. Why should an old man hoard all this treasure when I could use it for a better life?" The thoughts grew louder, bolder. I could build a house, marry a beautiful woman, wear fine clothes, eat the best food. By the time he reached the top of the hill, his decision was made. Heart pounding, Caleb ran as fast as he could, carrying all 3 sacks home. Breathless, he threw them to the ground and tore them open. His eyes widened in shock. Inside, there were no gold coins, no silver, no bronze, only ordinary stones. Confused, he searched the sacks until he found a folded parchment. With trembling hands, he opened it. The letter read, "I am the ruler of this land. Growing old, I have searched for one worthy soul to inherit my throne. I tested you, young man, with honesty and temptation. Had you resisted the final thought of greed, you would have become my chosen heir. But one weak decision has shown me your heart. Wealth and power are not safe in hands that waver. Kalen dropped the letter as tears blurred his vision. His knees buckled under the crushing weight of regret. He had lived his whole life with honesty. But in one careless moment, he allowed his mind to wander into greed, and it cost him the greatest chance he could ever have. This story teaches us something powerful. Our life is shaped not just by our actions, but by the thoughts that guide those actions. Kalen was a man of values, but one unguarded thought turned him away from his path. A wise saying goes, "Our worst enemy is not outside. It is the voice within that whispers wrong ideas." Every action begins as a thought. Thoughts become words. Words turn into deeds. Deeds form habits, and habits build our future. So if we want a future filled with peace, success, and joy, we must plant only good thoughts in our mind. Like seeds in a garden, they will one day grow into the life we live. Control your thoughts, and you will control your destiny.
If you feel this story should reach more people, please like and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay with us. I'll be back again with another inspiring story. Till then, be patient, be thankful, and keep moving forward in life.